Alright, so I'm starting here today because I just did something that I was not expecting to do at all. I'm a little out of breath. I just ran a 10K, my first 10K in like over a year, and I did it in an hour, and I am very proud of myself right now. So I'm gonna cool off now, and then I'll say a proper good morning, but yeah, I'm so proud of myself right now. I can't believe I just did that. Alright, it's been a bit, like a few hours since I did the run there. That felt so good. I was not planning on doing that. I was honestly just planning on walking today, and that happened. So you know how that goes. Also, that was my fastest ever 10K. I did it in an hour and 8 minutes. Which is really impressive for me because I am not a fast runner whatsoever. I'm more like a fast jogger type situation, but that one was like a legit run for me. I am very, very proud of myself for that. And I still feel good. Like, I'm not exhausted or anything. I'm not super sore. I might be tomorrow, because it's been like over a year. I might have done one last year, but I don't think so. It's been like seriously a long time since I did a 10K. So I'm just very proud of myself. But anyway, I hope you're having a good day so far today, no matter what you're doing. I'm obviously, I've got a lot of energy today, obviously, for some reason. But right now it is time to take care of my plants. And first I want to show you how everybody is doing, because I did rearrange some guys since last week. I just showed you Lloyd yesterday, but he's still doing good in his new pot. So there's Lloyd. And then I put the one who was next to him, Sandra, over here because she seems to need some more of just the light. She tends to, like, these have been reaching for the grow light and not the window. So she's enjoying it here. I need to trim off this one because this one... and maybe these two, I think this one wasn't, were propagated, and so was this one. I propagated them into, I just cut them and put them back into the soil, and they actually took, but this one didn't, so, and I guess that one didn't either, so I have two that didn't take, so I need to take care of those in her. My chia seeds are obviously not over here, but I'll show you why in a second. Here's my lucky bamboo, and this one is definitely, I think, gonna have to go here shortly because I don't think I don't think it's with us anymore. Honestly, I don't think it made it. But these two are doing really well. Their color is doing much better. This guy definitely really likes it under the grow light. And then the chia seeds. Now I realize I need to really take care of them. So I know they're not doing the best. Like, there are a ton of, ones that are no longer around. But the ones that are, I think I figured it out. I think I figured it out anyway for right now, because there are some more leaves like starting to grow on them that are new. It didn't like the grow light. It wanted to be in the window, so that's why they're now growing, this way instead of up. They're growing to the sun. They like the sunlight. They don't like the grow light. And then in this one, there's literally one little guy. I need to put the dinosaurs back in here. But there's one little guy left over here, and I'm not giving up on him. He'll just have a really big spot all to himself. And yeah, these guys are now on the windowsill, and they seem to be doing much better. I don't know why, they just didn't like the grow light, and that's what was, I think, killing all of them, honestly. So they just needed like real sunlight, and now they're happy. I also put this little guy, my little money trees, in the window. It's in a part of the window that doesn't get any actual sunlight, so it's all like just the off light, because the oh, it's sticky, it got sap on the underside of the leaves. It wasn't liking the grow light either. So I moved it into the windowsill to somewhere. Now my hand's all sticky. I'm going to have to wash that. But I moved it into the windowsill where the sunlight doesn't actually touch it. I'll probably put it on top of my fireplace once it like gets used to not being under the grow light and just having like the kind of sort of sunlight on it, like the not direct sunlight, and it gets used to not direct. I think it was getting too much light. It just doesn't seem to like the grow light either, so I moved it also to the windowsill. And then I also have my big lucky bamboo, and this guy is also in the windowsill where the sunlight doesn't touch it, and this guy is also doing really well. Hang on, let me just let me just show you how big this guy is. So yeah, it's very, very tall. So yeah, these guys are all doing really well. I need to get everybody clean water. Up here, these guys don't really need a trim or water or anything, because when they're in the soil, the plants that are in the soil, I just give them water and like food whenever they look like they need it. It's not like, you know, something that's scheduled or anything. This little guy is actually doing okay. I'm not, oops, I wasn't showing you it. Sorry, I need to look at look at where I'm recording. This guy is also doing really okay too. I don't know like what the difference is this week, but it actually has a new leaf growing and it actually has a few that are still there. So yay, because I really like this guy. It's really pretty with the pink leaves and stuff. So I'm very happy about that. He's coming back. And then my little, I don't know what it is, but the fuzzy soft guy, is also doing really well over here. I cut the flower off of it 2 weeks ago now. And, like, you can see the sticky shiny on my finger. It's so sticky. It can focus on the new roots, the new leaves, and get super healthy and, you know, full again instead of focusing on the flower. This is the clover that was in my new Christmas tree. Sam. I looked it up and it said that clover kind of goes dormant in the colder months. So that's kind of what I'm thinking happened here. So I'm giving it a chance because like this little guy is still alive. Like I'm just kind of letting it sleep basically. This tomato is getting really, really full, which is very exciting because this is one of them that I would like to put outside, and because it's so healthy, I think it'll take really well out there. Again, not till spring and until it warms up, but yeah, this guy I think will do really well out there. The lavender here is also doing really well. I don't need to trim it today, I just need to clean the water. And I also moved my little petunia over here that got the roots from last week, because it looked like it would want to be in here because that cup was a little bit too big for it. But it has a new little, I don't know if you can even see it, there's right down there by the roots. There's a new little leaf starting down there, which is a good thing for the little guy. But I moved it in with the lavender, so now it has a friend. So over here at the Big Arrow Garden, we've got quite a few friends. We have the tomatoes that are very adorable, but I don't know if they're edible or not. So I no matter what, I have to pull them off, unfortunately. They're so tiny and cute. I think they're probably edible, right? They should be. They're just tiny. But yeah, these guys I think need some water. No, they're good on water. But they're doing very, very well, which is good. Like the water just turned on in here. So it's a little bit loud because I need to empty it and like add more and clean it and stuff. But these are all the tomatoes. I don't think any are changing color quite yet, but yeah, we have tomatoes. Like there are so many tomatoes in here. So yeah, this guy is doing really, really well. I can't cut it because of all of the fruit that are on there, but it's doing so amazing. And then my petunia, I need to trim up because she's getting really big and some of the flowers, like this one, are starting to wilt. So when that happens, I like to give her a trim so that way she can focus on new flowers. That's my money tree that this one doesn't really get that. No, this one doesn't get sticky on the bottom of the leaves. I wonder why the other one is, but this one isn't. Weird. But it's very healthy as well, so I love that thing. And this sad little stick here is my avocado tree. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. It's still alive, but it doesn't have any leaves. So I moved it closer to the plant light, so maybe that'll help it. But yeah, I don't know about that guy. I need to figure out how to care for a avocado tree because clearly what I'm doing is not the right way. I think I forgot to show you the lettuce. Oh well, so I'll do that now. I need to pull off like this leaf because it's not good. And besides that, they're still like sturdy and like actually pretty healthy. So that's good. I need to clean out their water because it's already kind of yucky. They had some like dead roots obviously on them. So I need to get those like cleaned out and taken care of and get the little guys rinsed out. But besides that, they're actually, you know, not like, I don't know the right word. they're not like wilted, I guess is the best word for it. So I will take that as a small win, but they're doing good, so I need to get these guys water changed too. So I'm going to do all of that real quick because it's a lot today, and then I'll show you how the little guys are after I've trimmed them up. But I'm going to get all these guys cleaned up without videoing because it's going to take a good I don't know, it'll take me probably like an hour to do all of this because I'm very thorough with cleaning everybody. Like I clean their leaves and everything too and make sure like everyone else in the soil doesn't need food and water. It takes me a while. Anyway, so I'm gonna do that real quick. It took about 45 minutes, I would say, to take care of everyone, so that's not bad at all. I'm quite happy with that. And everyone is all clean and happy again. Most guys the cheese seeds, I can show you them. But most guys in that room are all the same still. Like my little tree, my sticky little tree, is still like the same. Nothing changed there. I just cleaned the water out and the bamboo look exactly the same and everything. What I did here is not much. This little guy I did absolutely nothing. But this guy I just took out the dead ones and cleaned it up a bit. I gave it some more water. But I need to get these guys back in the window where they are happy. Finally, I think I found where they like it. Oh, and I put the dinosaurs back. I forgot about that. Yes, I put the dinosaurs back in there. And then in here, I just rinsed off the lettuce. So now they're clean. And I took out the outer leaves and stuff. This one was the bigger one that had the wilted leaf on the side of the pot or the cup, whatever you want to call it. But these guys are now all clean. I trimmed up the roots just a tiny bit at the end, but they're all good now and happy, and like they're still like not wilty, so I'm quite happy how sturdy they are still. Hopefully they stay that way. Lavender is exactly the same. My new little petunia is still good. I didn't do anything to that tomato. I gave it some water. I had one oops with the tomato. I accidentally knocked this guy off of the plant, but you know, all things considered, only one is pretty good. And these three were on the, oops, sorry guys. These three were on the one that ripened too early, so I just took all those guys off. These were the petunias that I mentioned last night that had the dead leaves that I needed to clean up that are starting to root, I think. Yeah, you can kind of see the root. It's right here. And they like it there, so I'm just kind of leaving them there. And you know, they're healthy, so that's just where they're living. These are my cut petunias now up here, for now until they, you know, either decide to root or wilt. So there are my other petunias that I just cut, and then here is my petunia now. Yes, I know she looks sad now, but she always does right after I cut her, and you know, she'll come back, don't worry, that's how she always looks. I did absolutely nothing to the tomatoes except for, you know, that one knocked off accidentally. So that guy is exactly the same. I trimmed this guy a little bit, not too much, but it needed a little bit of a trim because I want them to start growing, you know, out the bottom and get more full. Same with this guy. I just trimmed it a teeny tiny bit because I just want them to start growing like leaves out of here, like this little leaf is. So that way they get more full and ready to go outside for the spring. I didn't do anything to my avocado tree. Yeah, I need to figure out how to take care of you, little fella. It's quite sad. Hopefully he comes back, but it's yep, I'm not giving up hope. I watered that money tree because it was actually needing some. It doesn't need it very often, so I watered that guy as well. And of course I cleaned the bamboo and everyone, but I just didn't show you because again, they look exactly the same now. But now that everyone is all cleaned up, I'm going to get ready to work out in a bit in the garage. This time I'm gonna go out and lift, but until then, I don't know if I'll be doing anything too exciting, so I probably won't record. And if I do record in the garage, it probably won't be much. You know how it goes at this point. The heater's been on for like, I don't know, half hour, 45 minutes or so, and it's at 60 degrees out here already. So yeah, this is gonna be a much better workout. I'm doing the knitting a little bit differently today. I already knit one of the rows. So this way you'll be able to actually see the front as I'm knitting. But I figure since I'm not going to be changing the color for a bit, I, you know, might as well show you the good side at least once while I'm knitting. But anyway, after I worked out, which was very nice by the way, not freezing while working out, it got to like 65 in the garage, so I guess it started at like 55 in there, which was, you know, it was still cold out there, but it wasn't like, you know, it has been where it was in the 30s, because that was a bit ridiculous. So this was much better, and you could actually kind of feel that the heater was actually working and turned on, which was odd, because like for the past couple weeks, I guess, I haven't even really been able to tell that that little heater has been putting out any heat unless you're like right on top of it. I'm oddly enough still not super sore or even like feeling like I did all of that this morning with the run. So I'm still shocked on that. I'm sure I'm going to be exhausted and crash from it at some point. But right now I'm still okay, and honestly, I'm shocked by that. I thought for sure, like at this point in the day, that I would just be pretty much falling asleep uncontrollably, pretty much. But no, I'm still good, and I'm also super just. I don't know. I'm just very impressed by myself for doing that, because again, it's been like at least over a year, I think, because I don't remember doing one at all last year. So yeah, it's been a long time since I did a 10K. The last time I did it, it took me a good hour and a half. So this was the fastest I've ever done it. Like I actually kind of ran this one, which is kind of cool. And I did stop at the 3 mile, so the 5K point. So halfway through, I stopped and walked a little bit because I needed a small break, and I was going to stop there and just be like, that was good for the day, but I still felt good. So I was just like, yeah, might as well just continue on for a few more minutes. Once I caught my breath and stuff, I decided to go again, and then I ended up doing the 10K. So yeah, that's how that happened. Like I got to 5 miles, and then I was just like, well, it's only another 1 mile, and I might as well just do the whole thing. So I did, and then I looked at the time, and I was just like, oh my god, I did that the fastest I ever have, and it honestly, it was hard. You heard me breathing, but like it wasn't as hard as like other times I've like done it or even ran in general. It wasn't as hard as any of those times. It was crazy, and I don't know, I'm just super impressed with myself today. So yeah, that's just how I feel today. I'm just very, very grateful that I was able to do that, and like, yeah, I'm just amazed that I was able to do that. For my plants, I'm also very grateful for all of them because they are all doing amazing. I'm loving having these little petunias over here cut in their cup. I'm really enjoying that silly little cup with the yes, I do need all these plants on it. It's just very enjoyable. And having my original petunia cut and trimmed back again, and I got all of her dead leaves off so that she's just gonna get healthy again. All the tomatoes are good to go. Like, just having everyone clean and happy just makes me happy. I know I say that a lot, but it does. I enjoy taking care of everyone. Just, you know, it just makes me happy to do. I am almost done with this row, and then I get to show you how it looks for the day, even though, you know, you've kind of been watching this whole thing get done. I know this video is more on the longer side, but again, I was chatty and I feel good today, and one of my the tapes, the side of the tape holding the temperature blanket color guide is off, and it's kind of just hanging crooked like this. I need to fix that real quick. After I finish this, I will. How did I not notice that for this whole time? It's been literally right in front of my face, but I haven't noticed it. It is very helpful right there, by the way, because I can, like, you know, see it at all times, because even though, like, I've been doing it for almost a month now. Is tomorrow the last day of the month? It might be. I'm not sure. There are either 1 or 2 more days left in the month. I think there are 2 more. I never know if there's 30 or 31 days in any month. But anyway, I've been doing this for about a month now, and I still forget like what temperature specifically I wrote each color for, and obviously I don't know which ones are above the green. There are 2 more colors. I have like the peachy orange one, and a yellow one, a bright yellow one. That one I'm excited to use because that's going to be like super pretty for the summer, and just having the center of the blanket really bright and yellow, it's going to be really cool. Because I have a sneaking suspicion that there are going to be a lot of days, and I'm looking at it so I know what it is, a lot of days this summer are going to be over 81 degrees, so I think I'm going to be going through the yellow a lot this year. And this spring I'll probably be doing a lot of the green and orange. I'm assuming will be pretty even in the spring. This month I'll probably go back to using the blue quite a bit because again it is still February and winter. But this coming week there's still a chance of using the orange. But anyway, I know which way to face it this time because I was holding it the right way the whole time. But there you go, there's the blanket so far. I have to start holding it kind of further back. But yeah, 2 more days, 1 more day, I don't know, left this month. And then we will have all of January on here already. And I still can't tell how wide it is yet. Even on both needles, I still can't like open it like completely so it's not crinkled. But we'll see when that happens. I'm looking forward to it. Let me tape this thing back up here real quick because that is going to annoy me now that I noticed it. There we go. But anyway, thank you so much for spending some of your day with me. I hope you know how much I enjoyed it. And as for tomorrow, I don't know what I'll be getting up to. Honestly, Thursdays are kind of a calm day for me. So I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing, but whatever it is, I'm sure it'll be entertaining. For today's video, thank you so much for watching it. I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for helping me take care of my plants and stuff. And I will see you tomorrow for the next one, whatever it may be. But I hope you had a good day today, no matter what you did. If it was a lot or a little, it doesn't matter. I just hope you had a good day today, and I will see you tomorrow for the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye! I'll see you tomorrow.